Yeah, the pathway's back there. I just did cut through that little bit of that park, and they were really in a bad state. They're laying a few of those bricks too, but they do a really shonky job. But so I'm going towards the mall here, but if you go down to the look to the left there, that's where I was hospitalised. It's just over the side of this bridge. On the left hand side there is the French Vietnamese hospital. Just over there. I don't think that's the building there, I think it's a bit further back, but it's within walking distance from here. There's the river. I mean, potentially this could be wonderful if they do the landscaping along the river. Parts of it I'm sure are landscaped, but there's a hell of a lot of potential here when the place gets a bit more affluent. Yeah, the supermarket's excellent. I was very impressed. The prices were good. It wasn't expensive, and the checkout was much better than a co-op checkout, much faster. So yeah, it's a big improvement. Very happy with the supermarket here. So I'll stock up again today. And I only got a week and about halfway point of my trip here now. So, gee, I'm not even sure I want to go to the bars again tonight. I'm sort of worried about the cut I've got on my knee. It seems to be getting smaller, so I was going to go to a doctor yesterday. I was a bit worried it might be infected, but it actually is healing, but just slowly. It might have been a really deep gash, so it's just taking a while to heal. I mean, my appetite's fine. I'm feeling okay now. The other way, it's a little sore though, but that could be a good sign. Yeah, like I said, it seems to be getting smaller. I might, if there's a pharmacy here, I might get something to cover it at least, because it's still weeping. That's the problem. Oh, the maid wasn't unpleasant to me today, so that's good, because I didn't offer any money. I mean, this is the weird world, I think. You give her money, she gets upset. Work that out. Now all the doors should be open now. They open at 10, I think. So go through this door that was just shut last time. Oh my god, as soon as I start filming, some idiot with a bloody truck trying to make a incredible noise. Well, actually there were people last night doing washing at 10:30. There's a washing machine just outside my particular apartment, and washing at that hour. I think that was the end of it for the night, but pretty stupid. I mean, I don't know if it was the extra staff or a guest, but they should have a sign saying they can't do it after a certain hour. Just then I tried to get a band-aid that would cover. I've got a bit of it. You can see there. I've got a bit of graze there from last Sunday. So I need a decent-sized band-aid. All they had were the tiny ones. This is a Guardian chemist. Absolutely useless. What a pathetic chemist. But I also discovered that olive oil's not cheap over here. I got myself a tiny bottle just so I can sort of drizzle it on a bit of greens. It's just as a healthy alternative, because when they do the spinach here, they don't do it in good oil because it costs too much. So that's another tip for coming back here, is to maybe bring myself a decent sized bottle of olive oil with me, because it's going to be cheaper from Australia than it is going to be buying here. So and the same applies with canned fish. Buy a bit of that before if I'm going to be here 3 months. I need to actually plan ahead with stuff like that. It'll save me money, and canned goods will last, so why not? And the olive oil will last, so they're not perishable, so bring them over in bulk. I think it's a good move. Yeah, noisy old road this one, not very pleasant, but I'll get off it fairly soon. But like I said, again, I didn't have to wait at the checkout. It was pretty well straight through. So this supermarket's a hell of a lot better than shopping at a co-op. So it's interesting for future reference. Trouble is that if I'm living in District 1 or 3, I may not have that luxury, because I don't think these sorts of places are that close to the city. You have to go to a shopping mall. But, you know, with Grab, it's so easy. Well, I don't know. I mean, I figure the convenience of going to a local family mart and just picking up stuff and not having to queue is actually worth paying a little more for than going through the hassle of a co-op. So, but like I said, there was no hassle involved here. It was good. I wonder if I can cut through here. Maybe not. I don't know. There's a pathway down there. Yeah, just to get away from that damn main road. Well, I got bandages for my wound, which is fantastic. It only cost me $19,000. As you can see, I'm not a meteorologist, but I'm predicting it's going to piss down pretty quickly. That's pretty ominous looking clouds. They really make it hard to do business over here. I was trying to get into the Tour de Jour bakery, and they've got a bloody ladder right in the entranceway, making it impossible for customers to come in and out. So like I said, they don't make it easy on you as a customer. Anyway, hopefully I can avoid this, because I predict we are going to have a very heavy shower very soon. It is really hot too. It's really oppressive. So it's heated up in the last hour or so. Really, yeah, it's exactly the sort of weather you'd expect just before a really heavy dump of water. So will not be surprised if that's what happens next. Actually, I'll go down. God, I get disorientated around here. I've got to go down here, pretty sure. Oh, hold on, no, down. Oh, I am disorientated. It's down here. Hopeless I am. Yes, I really stuffed that up. Totally. Yeah, it's got winding. Even this is the new part of town. They're using the old windy road and things just to make life totally confusing. Trying not to get drunk. They've got the rugby on the TV up there. I don't have a clue what it's about. It's Ireland playing Fiji, maybe? I don't know. I think they've purged all the players from Fiji anyway, all the Western countries. But I have zero interest in it. But it is interesting. It's an NBC feed. Satellite feed, I guess they got there. So I'm just trying not to get pissed tonight. I got here at 6. The Grab drive was quite good actually, but I just don't want to get blasted again. It's midday on a Sunday, and just checking out the foreshore here. It's quite nice. I've done a lot of work with landscaping and what have you. Most of the river isn't landscaped like this, so very nice. See lots of high rises in the background. Lots of development, but this is definitely one of the nicer parts of the river, and very attractive it is too. A bit of work to get across that road. That's an extremely busy road there. Oh, that was nice too. I bought just my usual roll, and this I think Vietnamese lady, I'm not sure, Asian lady anyway, ahead of me had a whole lot of stuff she wanted to buy, and she let me go ahead of her, which was really nice of her. So yeah, people here are pretty good. It's just people like me who are pains. Oh God, I feel guilty about last night. I don't know why I paid out the people at Booty Bar, thinking I could just sling them some money as to say I'm sorry for being belligerent. I don't know what. I wasn't that drunk, so I don't know what I was thinking. I seem to lose neurons when I come over here, just acting like a dickhead. Just So this pathway is the easiest to navigate the way they've built it. It looks good, but here we go. This is the classic Vietnamese. You see it falls apart. They put the groundwork in for these sort of displays, but inevitably you'll find the engineering falls down. And I found that at Da Nang on the beachfront. They had these pathways, and of course you'll find in sections just cobblestones are jutting out or missing or whatever. That's just normal. It's sort of like half-assed efforts, but I mean, still, in spite of that, it is quite attractive here. What have we got here? We've got a sign. Is it in English? No, I've got no idea. It's in Vietnamese. But it looks like there's a lot of reeds along the banks there. Not sure. Is that looks like that's probably some sort of a cafe or some sort of an outlet on the water, but it's on the other side. So I would have thought there'd be something up here at some stage, but it's not this part of the road. I thought there'd be some sort of food outlet near the water. It's quite warm. I reckon I just spoke to a friend back in Australia on mobile, and he asked how warm it was, and I said, I think low 30s. And it's quite a bit of humidity, but the good thing is there's a bit of a breeze, so it's not too bad. And usually I come here around 1 and it's a bit warmer than now, so I'm about no dogs allowed. I got that one. Didn't need the language for that. Yeah, with the breeze takes the edge off. I'm just going to get across the road again and to return where I came from. There's sort of all these constructions to block anyone using motorbikes along here, which is good, I guess. Oh well, another day in paradise. Well, maybe not paradise, but not bad. Not bad. I nearly died of old age waiting for a car to pass by me at the crossing. I mean, the people drive so bloody slow around here. I wonder if there's a whole lot of Korean retirees on the roads. I can't see because my eyesight's so crappy I can't see who the driver is. But yeah, I was a bit concerned about my cut on my knee. I got a bad gash last Monday, so it's been a week now, and it's taken that long to really heal. It's quite long. I was a bit worried it might be infected, but it definitely seems to be getting better, so I'm pretty happy about that. And today, I think I'll take the great push and go back to Paris hair salon and get myself a buzz cut. So that'll be 80, and then I'll try to get my shoes repaired as well. I've only got a week to go now. I'm actually leaving tomorrow week, so not much time left. So pressure's on to get a few things done. I'm going to get my teeth cleaned. Apparently the dental clinic up the road here is excellent. Got great reviews, so that's really good. So, and apparently they're cheap. They've got really cheap cleaning, so that sounds very promising. Only hearing one ear at the moment. I had a shower this morning again, as I do every day, and sometimes my ear blocks up, my left ear, and I just can't clear it at the moment. Very annoying. Apart from that, I mean, reasonable nick. I actually slept quite well. I woke up early, but I went back to sleep and woke up ridiculous hour about 20 past 7, which is really late for me. So I got plenty of shut-eye. So now I'm just going to go and get my coffee. The coffee here is great too. It's actually percolated cafe sewer coffee, because it's the woman who makes it. She's using a proper coffee maker, and that's not what you normally get on the streets. So. And it's only $15,000. It's the same price as you will pay for the standard stuff. So that's one area where I've got actually better. Yeah, so the coffee's really good value. $15,000 for proper coffee, not just sort of like a syrupy stuff they usually make, which is okay. I'm not a coffee snob, but I do appreciate when they put even more effort in, and it's cheap. It must be like, I think it's a student hangout area, little coffee place, and pretty good value, very good value for this area. Renovations continue on. That place is going through this motions. Again, it's got that sort of neoclassical sort of design. It seems to be very much in vogue around here. all front, of course. Behind there, who knows what sort of workmanship lies. But they dress to impress here with their architecture. Anyway, get a bang me in for me, and I'm going to try to get another roll off, and rather than have to go to the French bakehouse, I might see the bang me place will just give me a plain roll with the bang me, and I'll fill it up with some greens. I want to get away a little earlier today. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you think there's anything there of use to you, or entertainment or whatever. And either do that or give me a thumbs up, or if you're feeling really energetic, do both. That'd be great. But please don't ignore me. That's the worst thing you can do on YouTube, is be ignored.